Hi folks, welcome back. Today I want to talk about a service that could save your life, but may not be one that you've thought of. See, what comes to mind when you think of a life-saving service? You might think of, say, medical personnel. You might think of firefighters, the police, Coast Guard, mountain rescue, lifeboats, even military personnel who are peacekeeping. They are all life-saving services. But have you thought about lawyers? Yeah, I'm serious. Lawyers. Someone once said to me that access to legal representation is as important as the National Health Service, because both of those agencies can save your life. And it really stuck with me, because yeah, it's true, actually, that if you are in the unfortunate position where you need to defend yourself, defend your reputation, your business, whatever it is, you need a lawyer. Someone who can look at it, who can get the facts out there, and who can argue the case for you in a sensible, rational, and insightful way. And it can make the difference between essentially you getting a good outcome and having your life left in tatters, which, without putting too fine a point on it, can lead to a genuinely life-threatening situation. I unfortunately have been in this position myself. Over the last couple of years I have been engaged in various legal proceedings. Claims were made against me. There were some malicious people out there who were making these claims, and thankfully I had the legal representation to help to put together all of the facts, and as a result, at the start of May, it was decided that after all the investigations with all the agencies involved, there was no case to answer. It was dropped and my name was cleared. But if I'd not had that legal representation, despite my capabilities and the fact that, yeah, yes, I can do public speaking and all that sort of thing, I would not have been able to have put together all of the facts and the arguments, because you need someone from outside who can look at that and do that. You need someone with an external perspective. Now, I was very fortunate. I had legal insurance, and so I was able to provide the means. But what if you don't? Well, in this country, in the UK, there is legal aid. There is provision for anyone who doesn't have the means to to instruct a lawyer. Because legal work is expensive. If you see the amount of time and effort that goes into preparing and reading documents and bringing things together, it's hours and hours and hours. It's expensive. And so some legal aid is provided to represent people, particularly in court. But the budget for this has been cut again and again and again. And so, as a result, the provision is limited. But at least we have got this in this country. And if you get taken into a police station, as far as I'm aware, the first thing that you should do, and the first thing that you can do, is to ask for a lawyer. It's probably the same in other countries as well. And that is your right. So it's worth considering, actually, that even when there are newspaper headlines that attack judges and legal frameworks, including things like the House of Lords in this country, it's worth remembering that these are actually there to protect the people and to provide legal frameworks to help us, and that lawyers can and genuinely do save lives. It's a slightly different one, I appreciate, but something to consider. And from a practical point of view, it's definitely worth getting some sort of legal insurance or legal protection lined up, although hopefully you'll never have to use it. So I hope that gives you something to think about. Any thoughts or comments, very welcome. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.